Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. When I have recently looked at all the YouTube videos about the review for the Furibee F36 and that this is an awesome tiny whoop alternative, and then this is a JJRC H36 killer. I was then very anxious to try it, and the question always came out in my mind, can this tiny whoop? And because I know for a fact that if you modify something like this, it doesn't really take off, and because of the draw on the battery, and then also the weight of the camera. So I wanted to try this, and I bought the Furibee F36, and I have flown this, and I have a link in the video in this video below where I've flown this in the stock form, and it actually flew really well, and I was impressed with the power and the flight time. So, and I have this Ishin EF01 camera, so I decided to use this camera, and I bought this mount together with the Furibee F36, and it's a metal type of frame, but it weighs about 1 gram, and this Furibee, this Ishin EF01 camera weighs quite a lot, and I wasn't really sure whether this was able to work, so I just installed this, and I was surprised that without connecting the power to the camera, this actually worked really well. It was able to lift off, and it was able to fly around with this heavy camera on it, and for around 3 minutes. So I was quite impressed. And then in the second part of the video, I tried using the JJRC H36 battery, and it didn't work very well. It only lasted for 40 seconds. So I then decided to try another battery, and I used the SKX100 battery, which is 250 milliamps, and because that was a big battery, I just used a rubber band, put it across here, and then just tie the battery to the bottom, and the connector is a different connector to the micro lossy connector, so I had an extension, or what you call that, connector made for this, and I was able to fly this for about 2.4 minutes with the SKX100 battery. So after that, in my final test, I used the stock battery, and I was impressed that it flew for about 2.8 minutes, and I think that it doesn't have a lot of flight time because of this heavy camera and also this clover leaf antenna. If you can use a lighter camera than this EF01, especially those cameras that they Ishin now use for all their micro FPV quad, those are very tiny camera, so probably you're going to get a bit more flight time out of this Furibee F36 with a smaller camera. And if possible, if you can get a camera with a dipole antenna, that's going to reduce the weight even further, and maybe you can get about more than 3 minutes worth of flight time. And just to sum it up, in terms of the stock Furibee F36, I really liked it, and I think that it's better than the JJRC H36, definitely. And with a camera on as a tiny whoop, I think this can whoop, but then just So it depends really on the camera that you put on, and if you can reduce the weight, and you can get a bit more than 3 minutes. But if you get less than 3 minutes, I think you can just call it just able to tiny whoop. But as a final sum up, I'm quite impressed with this Furibee F36, and I would recommend that you can buy it. But if you want to tiny whoop this, get a smaller camera with a dipole antenna, and that will give you more time, and definitely you're going to enjoy this. So I haven't flown this FPV yet, but definitely I'm going to use it for FPV, and I'm going to have the video up pretty soon. So to answer my question again, can this tiny whoop? Yes, but just. So I'm happy with it, but not fully happy, because I don't get a lot of flight time out of this. I think if you really want I think to get the ultimate tiny whoop, I think you should get at least around 5 minutes out of a tiny whoop type of quadcopter. So, and that's it for this video. Hope you guys like this video, and please like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Until next time, cheers. But before I go, I'm going to give you a 3D look at this tiny whoop. Okay, now you can enjoy the rest of the video that I have tested 4 situations where to see how this perform. So until next time, cheers.